And tell me about No Shame. That's an initiative that our committee is big on. Tell me what No Shame is in a construction workplace.
Well, no shame is really about speaking out about addiction. We don't need to hide in the shadows or in the dark. Quite often we do that, and because we do that, stigma is fueled in the shadows. So it's really important for us to really reach out to providers and to organizations and companies and say, hey, there's no shame in getting help for addiction. And as a matter of fact, if you invest in your employees and the safety of your employees, we give back full force. Being a person in recovery, I pride myself on that, and I want to make sure that other people can come out of the shadows and get the help that they need for themselves, their workforce, and their family and community.
Put simply, if employers maybe didn't judge the worker, but instead tried to help them, they'd end up with maybe a more loyal and more dedicated workforce.
Oh, absolutely. What do you think? Working with
Absolutely.
somebody in recovery.
Absolutely. Well, what we do know is we know that addiction's there. We know addiction's in the American economy, in the American livelihood, and definitely in the construction industry. We know that 1 in 5 Americans know someone that is addicted, but when you ask someone in a workplace or you ask someone in an open public forum, it's never happened to them. It's never going to occur. In the construction industry, we know that construction workers are 2 times more likely to get addicted to an opioid or a drug. And if we continue to ignore it, it's just going to get worse. So with over 275 Americans dying every day, which is more than gunshot injuries, more than automobile accidents, we just need to do something. And so from our standpoint, we know that if we can have an active role in the stigma awareness campaign, that's the best we can do. And if we can unite as a community, we can step forward and say we understand that addiction is a disease. We understand the reasons, whether it's mental health challenges or just addictive behavior that leads to that disease, that we'll learn to help someone who needs treatment get to treatment and not be shaming them to get treatment, and that recovery is a lifetime journey. Just like in Brandee's case, it's a lifetime journey, and so every day we need to do what we can to make sure that she's successful in that lifetime journey, we'll succeed. And I can tell you from my experience that I had no experience whatsoever in addiction. I retired from the Navy thinking that these are addicts and junkies that are making personal decisions. I was dead wrong, and now the best people in the world that I've ever had a chance to work with are individuals in recovery that have a better sense of their livelihood, a better sense of their abilities, and are all out there to succeed. So there's a lot we can do with them.